Okay, in our last recording, we had changed our page numbering so that instead of 1 through 20, we had A and B, and then 1 through 18 on our document. In this recording, I might talk a little bit more about master pages. Again, I had mentioned in previous recordings that master pages, that's a great place to put elements such as headers, footers, page numbers, or other elements that happen on every page. And then in this case, I'm going to do chapter headers for my book. I'm going to show you the finished book. Here's the cover. Hit the W key. And you may have seen this before in a previous video. But you'll see on the pages, I have the title of the book in the upper left-hand corner on the left-hand page, and in the upper right-hand corner, the right-hand page, you'll see kind of the activity. So in this book being so short, I basically have one subject, which is sewing signatures, and the title of the book is How to Make a Book. So I'm going to go back to my new document, and I drew a text box on my master page. And what I want in there is the words How to Make a Book. Now, I'm going to type in there How to Make a Book. And then I will typeset it the same font that I used for this publication, which was Anna Standard 10 point. So let me make this Anna Standard. It's the font I have loaded. Many people may not have this typeface. I have ITC Anna. And I think I have that as 10 points. So let me change that. So How to Make a Book goes there. I will align that to the grid and to the grid line. I may then raise up the box. You don't want the baseline of the type touching the margins. These are called marginal elements, meaning the page number and header, those are floating outside of the margin. The box can touch the margin, but the baseline of the type should not. I'm going to Alt or Option click drag and hold down the Shift key at the same time. And what that does is it copies this over to the other page and keeps it from shifting around. Okay? It stays aligned. Now on this one, I'm going to go to my paragraph control panel and I'm going to write a line. And that one says, I'm looking at my original book here. That one is going to be saying something like sewing signatures. So I need to highlight this text, and this is my new document. Type in the words sewing signatures. This is going to happen to fall on the top of every page. Let's see if this is working. Well, I go to page 2 and 3. In the other page of the document, and we will see that those headers are up there. Now, in addition to, and I'm going to double click on the master page, in addition to typography being on a master page, you could, it's conceivable that one might have other graphics on a master page. So let's say I had a color bar going down here, so I just drew a box with box tool, and I will fill that with a color. Let's use a generic, I'll just use black. I'm not going to stroke it, so I'll click on stroke and make that none. And this is a bit stark, so I might adjust the tint on it. Make sure the fill color brought back to the front here. I'm going to tint that back about 50%. It's a bit close to the type, so I might pull that down. Actually, instead of doing that, I'll put the page numbers off of it just a little bit. There we go. So let's say I wanted this gray bar at the bottom of every page. I'm going to go to the Pages panel, and I click on any of these pages. I hit the W key. You will see that there's a nice, sleek bar. It's very nice at the bottom of the pages. Okay? And we're back to the cover. Now, on my original document, my finished document, let's click on this cover. You will see there is no page number and there's no gray bar at the bottom. But yet, on my new document, on the first page, there are those items. Well, this is an issue that I need to resolve with the W key. What we need to do here is we need to delete these items from the first page of the document, page A. However, when I go to click on them, and I'm clicking and dragging, nothing's happening. They're locked. Now, in order to release elements from the master page that are on a regular page, and then be able to move them, change color, or delete them, you can right-click on the page itself, not the master page, but the first page of the document, whatever page of the document you want to affect. Right-click, and about 4 items from the bottom, there's Override All Master Page Items. Click on that, and you'll see that these become released. I can select all of these, hit the delete key, and they're now gone. I'm going to double-click on the second page of the document and look at this as well. Now, I may want to keep the gray bar on this for continuity, but then again, I might want to change it. Now, there's ways to unlock individual items if you don't need them all gone. Maybe we want the words "How to Make a Book" stay up there, and we want the page number gone. Well, instead of clicking on the page and then right-clicking and overriding all the master page items, what we can do is we can individually affect different items. So if you hold on Shift and Command and click, now on a PC that would be Shift and Control and click, on an element, you can see that it unlocked, it released it. I can move it, I can delete it, and I'm done with that. Now, if I click on any of the other items, they're still locked into place, and I don't have to worry about accidentally moving them out of position. If you have an element that goes across both of the pages, and you hold on Shift, Command, or Control, click, and then you delete that, well, it deletes it from both of them because I draw the box across both of them. So you may have to, if you're wanting to crop something, just click and drag it to the middle of the spread. Now this doesn't look that good, but I'm going to mention that. So that's how you deal with additional master page items, headers, little footer elements. We already talked about page numbers in a previous video, and we also figured out how we could release those elements. There is one other page down at the bottom that I'm pretty certain we don't want all this stuff on. So we are going to, if it's all of the things we need to delete, right-click on that page, click on Override All Master Page Items, select them all, and then hit the Delete key, because we want the back cover not to have a page number. So that concludes my video on how to deal with master page items, additional master page items, more than just the page numbers, and then how to get rid of them or delete them, release them and delete them once they fall on every page. Thank you for watching my video, and I appreciate your time.